Good morning, my dear students. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about insect body organization, that is, structural arrangement of an insect body parts. We have discussed that insect consisting of three regions, that is head region, thoracic region, and abdominal region. Head region is the six-segmented part and it consisting of compound eyes, simple eyes, antenna and mouth parts are has appendages. Thorax region is the middle region and it consisting of two pairs of wings in the mesothorax and metathorax, a pair in each segment, and three pairs of the legs in all the three thoracic segments. We have already discussed about the abdomen contains 9 to 11 segments. 9 to 11 segment. Now we are going to discuss about abdominal appendages in wingless insects, immature stages of winged insects, and adult insects. See here I have listed abdominal appendages in wingless insects. These appendages are generally pre-genital, mean they are present before the genital organ. See here the list of the abdominal appendages in wingless insect, that is styly, colophore or ventral tube or glue peg, retinaculum or tenaculum or catch, furcula or furca. In the next category, you see abdominal appendages in immature stages of winged insect, that is, in the larval stages of winged insects. Abdominal appendages in immature stages of winged insect includes anal papillae, tracheal gills, Doricasters, Prolegs. In the next category, we are going to discuss about abdominal appendages in winged adults. Includes cornicles, caudal breathing tube, Cerci, median caudal filament, Pigo style, anal style, ovipositor, and male genital organ in male insect. So, first we are going to discuss about here abdominal appendages in wingless insects. I already told you that these appendages, these attaching structures are pregenital. Pregenital mean they are present before the genital organ. These appendages include styly in silverfish, colophore or ventral tube or glue peg on first abdominal segment of columbola, retinaculum or tenaculum or catch on third abdominal segment of columbola, furcula or furca on the fourth abdominal segment of the columbola. Let's see one by one by seeing their images. Styly. See here, these are the styly. This is the another styly. Varying number of paired tubular structures. Varying number of paired tubular structures found on the ventral side of the abdomen of silverfish are known as styly. These are the paired tubular structures which are present on the ventral side of the abdomen of the silverfish. So, generally these are the reduced legs, reduced abdominal legs. See, these are the thoracic legs, three pairs. and these are the reduced abdominal legs and they help in locomotion. Next abdominal appendages is colophore. See here, red colored. Colophore or ventral tube or glue peg. This is the structure. This is the cylindrical structure present on the ventral side of the first abdominal segment of silverfish, and it is protruded out by the hydrostatic pressure of hemolymph, and it acts as organ of adhesion, that is attachment. It also helps in absorption of water from the substratum and also help in respiration. This is all about colophore. Colophore, it is located on the ventral side of the first abdominal segment. See, this is the first abdomen. These all are thoracic segments. This is the first abdominal segment. So in the first abdominal segment, on the ventral side, a cylindrical tube-like structure is there. It is known as colophore or ventral tube or glue peg. Next, retinaculum or tinaculum or catch. See, this is the retinaculum or catch. It is present on the ventral side of the third abdominal segment. In second abdominal segment, there is no appendage. In third abdominal segment, on the ventral side, retinaculum or catch is present. What is the use of retinaculum or catch? It is actually useful to hold the springing organ. So this furcula or furca is a springing organ in springtail. So when it is not in the use, this retinaculum or tinaculum holds it. So it is useful to hold the springing organ when not in its use. Next, we are going to discuss about furcula or furca or springing organ. It is a Y-shaped organ. It is present on the ventral side of the fourth abdominal segment. It is present on the ventral side of the fourth abdominal segment when it is released from the catch. When it is not in the use, this is held by the retinaculum or catch we already discussed. But when it is released from the catch, it exerts a force against the substratum and help in propelling up insect or jumping up insect in the air. So that's why we are calling it as springing organ or jumping organ or furcula. Next, we are going to discuss about abdominal appendages in immature stages, that is larval stages of winged insects. This category includes anal papillae in mosquito larvae, tracheal gills in needs of odonata and ephemeroptera, Doricasters in antlion grub, Prolegs in caterpillars, loopers and semi-loopers. See anal papillae, a group of 4 papillae. See here, a group of 4 papillae is present surrounding to the anus. In case of mosquito larvae are known as anal papillae. And these papillae are concerned with the salt regulation. That's mean they maintain the ionic balance and facilitate other metabolic activity effectively. Next, tracheal gills. These gills are the outgrowth of the body wall which are richly supplied with the trachea. that is respiratory tubes. That's why we are calling them as tracheal gills. And these gills obtain the oxygen from the water in the aquatic insects, that is needs of mayfly and dragonfly. See, lateral gills. Lateral gills are present in the needs of mayfly. These are seven pair in number. Next, caudal gills. Caudal gills we can see in the needs of dragonfly. These are the leaf-like structure present at the caudal end. Next, rectal gills. Rectal gills are present in needs of dragonfly, and these gills are retained within the abdomen. Within the abdomen in pouch-like structures. That's why we are calling these gills are rectal gills. Next, Dolicaster. This is the antlion grub, and this is the antlion adult. This is the antlion pit. So, Dolicasters, these are the tube-like structure. These are the segmental tube-like structure found on the ventral side of the body in case of antlion grub. These are the segmental protuberance which are provided or fringed with the setae. So Dolicaster present in antlion grubs. These are the segmental tube-like structure and which are fringed with the setae. Next, proleg. See, this is the caterpillar. This caterpillar consisting of three pairs of thoracic legs, and these legs are known as true legs. And it consisting of varying number of, that is 2 to 5 pairs of prolegs. 2 to 5 pairs of prolegs. So these are the abdominal legs. We are calling these legs as prolegs or pseudo-legs. Prolegs or pseudo-legs. Thoracic legs are known as true legs. Abdominal legs are known as prolegs or pseudo-legs. So these are present in the looper, semi-looper, and the larvae of moth, butterfly, and sawfly. These are present. These prolegs or pseudolegs are generally present 2 to 5 pairs. These are the unsegmented, thick and fleshy structures. Unsegmented, thick and fleshy structures, and the tip of these prolegs are known as planta. These planta are provided with the heavily sclerotized. These planta are provided with the heavily sclerotized hook-like structure are known as crochets, and these crochets aids in crawling and clinging onto the surface of the plant. So these crochets are absent in softfly larvae. That's why the softfly larvae fell down easily when we will touch them. Now you see abdominal appendages in winged adults includes cornicles, caudal breathing tube, Cerci, median caudal filament, Pigo style, anal style, ovipositor, and male genitalia or male genital organ. Let's see first about cornicles. See in this image, these are the tube-like structures. These short tube-like structures which projecting from the dorsal side of the fifth or sixth abdominal segment of the aphids are known as cornicles.
They are also known as siphonculi. They secretes waxy fluid and it serves as for the protection against the predator. Next, caudal breathing tube. This is the caudal breathing tube. It is present in water scorpion. Here, two grooved filaments closely applied to each other and forming a tube-like structure that help in breathing. Here, the tube extend above the water surface and allow the insect to access the atmospheric air while the insects being submerged. Next, Cerci. These are the most conspicuous appendages associated with the 11th abdominal segment. These structures are sensory in function and exhibit wide diversity and form. See here, sclerotized or forceps-like cerci is there in airwig. Long and many segmented cerci is there in mayfly. Long and unsegmented cerci is there in cricket. Short and many segmented cerci. Short and many segmented cerci are there in cockroach. Short and unsegmented cerci are there in grasshopper, and asymmetrical cerci is there in male embed. One cerci is longer and another cerci is shorter. Next, a median caudal filament. In mayfly, the epiproct, that is, the topmost portion of 11th abdominal segment, is elongated into a Cercis-like median caudal filament, and these structures play various roles such as sensory perception, maintaining the balance, and propulsion in water. Next, Pigo style. See, a pair of Pigo style or a pair of unsegmented Cerci-like structures are found in the last abdominal segment of squalid wasp. This structure is thought to play a role in enhancing flight stability and efficiency of the squalid wasp. We can also see pygostyles in hymenopteran wasps. Next, anal styly, a pair of short unsegmented structures. See here, a pair of short unsegmented structures which are associated with the end of the abdomen of the cockroach, that is male cockroach, are known as anal styli. These anal styli are useful to hold the female cockroach during their copulation with the male. Ovipositor, the egg-laying organ found in the female insect, is known as ovipositor. This ovipositor is suited to lay eggs in precise microhabitat, and they also exhibit wide diversity and form. See here, long and sword-like ovipositor is there in Catidid. Long and in long-horned grasshopper also we can see a long and sword-like ovipositor. Needle-like ovipositor is there in cricket. Sting-like ovipositor is there in worker honeybee. Next, pseudo-ovipositor. It is so called pseudo-ovipositor because here an appendicular ovipositor is absent in case of fruit fly and houseflies. See here, in fruit flies, the elongated abdomen is terminate into a sharp pointed structure which, with which the fly pierces the rind of the fruit and lays eggs. In houseflies, the terminal abdominal segments are telescopic, and these telescopic segments are which aid in the oviposition. The ovipositor of housefly is called as pseudo-ovipositor or ovitubes or oviscapt. Next, male genitalia, external sexual organ of male insect. External sexual organ of male insect confined to the ventral side of the ninth abdominal segment are the male genitalia. But in case of damselfly, the copulatory, the functional copulatory male organ is present on the ventral side of the second abdominal segment. Next, see some modification. We can see a reduced number of abdominal segment in many insects. For example, in springtail we can see only 6 abdominal segments. In case of houseflies, 2 to 5 segments, that is 2 to 5 abdominal segments are clearly visible and 6 to 9 segments are telescoped within other. In ants, bees and wasps, the first abdominal segment which is fused with the metathorax is known as propodium. The second abdominal segment is known as petiole, and rest of the abdomen is known as gaster. Thank you.